They're each constantly building a legacy. For Barcelona and Real Madrid, El Clasico defines it.
I'm building an empire. I'm building with my body and soul. I'm building an empire. So little time and so much to lose. And I'll say this is as good as it gets. So why are you wasting your blood, your sweat, your tears?
But what a start has been for Tito Vilanova. If Barcelona win tonight, he'll become the only manager in the club's history to have won the opening 7 league games of the season. As for Jose Mourinho, it's his worst start to a league season for 11 years. For Real Madrid, it's the worst in 8. They have won their last 4 games, though, scoring 14 in the process. It's the biggest game in club football, El Clasico, their first league meeting this season. Barcelona against Real Madrid live from the Camp Nou in HD and also in 3D. OK, well, let's have a look at the all-important team news. Big news as well for Barcelona. Tito Vilanova makes 2 changes from the win against Benfica in midweek. Out goes Puyol, who's injured, and Alexis on the bench. In comes Adriano, possibly at centre-half. And Andres Iniesta makes his first start since the Spanish Super Cup defeat at Real Madrid back in August. Alex Song on the bench. Are you surprised he's not playing?
Well, really surprised with Adriano playing more than Song not playing. I think you can understand that Alex Song has had an introduction to La Liga, but he doesn't know El Clasico. And probably these games is more important that the player knows about the occasion, about the event, about what it means to the two football clubs, rather than what you bring it into the team. And Adriano is a real surprise as a centre-half.
I was going to say, it's about knowing what the performance of the two teams, but does Adriano know how to play centre-half in such a big game?
No, but if anyone can play in centre-half, is playing in the Barcelona team. Remember that the centre-halves, they don't get exposed as any other sides. They're not required to play as real defenders in a back 4. Adriano will have his duties, but Barcelona, remember that they press really well off the ball. They try to press high up, and Adriano will be able to cope with what it means, El Clasico, and the occasion, and he's not going to get surprised. He's going to get tested because probably Real Madrid, they're going to take advantage of that, and they will push Benzema and Ronaldo into that area. So obviously, that's a real weakness for Barcelona.
He does have the option of 3 at the back, of course, as well. But let's have a look at what Jose Mourinho has decided on his team tonight. He makes 3 changes from the win over Ajax. Out goes Essien, Callejon and Kaká. In comes Khedira, Di Maria and Mesut Ozil. Strongest possible lineup?
It is, Scott. I think we've seen this Real Madrid, the way they go to the new camp is in a very specific way. They forget about being Real Madrid. They go there to win the game or being competitive. And they always done it with Khedira and Xabi Alonso, dominated the midfield, trying to hit the counter-attack with the aggressivity of Di Maria and the quality of Ronaldo. Probably the big surprise is Ozil. Ozil hasn't been at his best, and everyone expected probably Modric to play. But I wouldn't be surprised if Modric is going to be a sub replacing Ozil if he doesn't reach his level, which we always seen the best football of Ozil at Real Madrid when he played in the new camp, so that probably could be the indication. And then the left back, Marcelo, has always been a question mark defensively, and he's always been tested, especially when he plays against Pedro, and probably that would be the biggest partnership, more than Messi or Ronaldo. Probably Pedro against Marcelo could be decisive today in the game.
Very good evening to you. If you're interested in football, this is the ultimate. Down in the tunnel, all very friendly now, but will it be when they kick off in a few moments' time? It's the 13th time these clubs have met in various competitions in the last 18 months. There have been 11 red cards in those games. Pleasantries now, unpleasantries quite often when they kick off. And even for the greats of world football, this is heart-stopping. A Catalan flag spread around this incredible stadium that holds 98,000 when packed out, and you can't get a ticket for this one for love nor money. think even Lionel Messi is amazed by the scene here. Well, they say it's more than a football club. Tonight, dare I say, it's more than a football match. They say you shouldn't mix sport with politics, but in Catalonia they are. Come next month, they're having regional elections, and they're using this as pretty much a party political broadcast tonight. Absolutely breathtaking, Jerry, isn't it?
I have to say, Rob, the atmosphere is absolutely unbelievable, and not that we're surprised. You know, it's a massive game, but I've never come into a Clásico where there's been such a big gap at such an early stage of the season. 8 points is the gap between the two clubs. 100% record for Barcelona, home and away, in terms of league points. Real Madrid just started to hit form in the last couple of games. I think we're in for a real thriller tonight. There's no way that we're not going to see goals tonight.
Will their football be as well choreographed as the flag they formed inside the stadium? There are some Real supporters here up on the top balcony. 660 away fans, that's all that have made the journey from the capital.
Was Mesut Ozil meditating there?
The referee tonight with the most difficult job in world football is Senor Delgado Ferrero. He'll be aware in the last 6 La Liga matches between these sides there have been 4 red cards. In fact, earlier in the season, of course, when they met in the Spanish Super Cup, maybe the turning point was when Adriano was sent off. But Real's discipline has been good. They haven't had a player sent off since last March in La Liga. Meanwhile, Barcelona have had 2 sent off this season. Barcelona gambling. Valdez doesn't have a recognised back four. They haven't had the same back four, a central defensive pairing in any game this season. No Piqué, no Puyol. Abidal still on the recovery path. The surprise is that Adriano is selected. Cristiano Ronaldo could have an absolute field day against that. And when it comes to the Real Madrid team, it's 10 of the 11 that played here last season, 10 of the 11 that played here the season before.
They were contrasting results, I would say, Rob. 2-1 they won last season. Season before they were drubbed 5-0.
Sit back, go nowhere, take the phone off the hook, put your feet up, get yourself a glass of beer or a glass of wine and prepare yourself for an absolute treat. 2 giants of world football go into the ring to do battle. Well, last season, remember, we had a goal after 22 seconds. We're not going to get that tonight, but it's off to a flyer. Familiarity, of course, about the Barcelona side. 8 of the starting 11 have at some point come through the Barca La Masia, the club's academy. And then there's the likes of Piqué, who doesn't feature tonight, and Puyol as well. Xavi Alonso. Ozil. Ronaldo's roaming on the right. Teasing cross from him. Benzema!
That's a
complete
chance.
miscue from the Frenchman.
That's a chance, real chance. He scored a sensational goal in the Champions League, but he's totally unmarked at the far post of the ball. Well, the ball could have been a better pass for me, but you expect someone of Benzema, if he had realised he had time to control it and then hit the target. Corner kick, and this is an area of concern, I think, for Barcelona. Real Madrid have a lot of tall players, and I think Barcelona certainly are vulnerable from set plays.
Well, if it's a tale of the tape, this is where Real have the advantages. Ramos goes in there, and a free header. He came powering in, and nobody could stop it.
Well, that's 2 big misses for me. He's not hit the target. He's totally unmarked, Sergio Ramos. Coming in, attacks the ball, and he heads it wide. He can't believe he's headed it wide. I can't believe he's headed it wide. He is normally very, very good in those situations.
Ramos. Marcelo. Great ball by Xabi Alonso. Nice take by Ozil. Now a test of the Barca defence. Marcelo's back flick. A bit of the momentum lost. Khedira. Benzema turns. Ronaldo! He's done it again. He always does it, it seems, against Barcelona. 6 games in a row he's scored against them now. The first man in Real Madrid colours to do that.
Cometh the art, cometh the man. Everybody else missed the target, but not Cristiano Ronaldo. What a fabulous piece of play though, Rob. The build-up was sensational. You know, looking out the right-hand side, lovely little outside turn from Karim Benzema, who tees it up, and it's poor defending. Dani Alves has got to do better than this. He's got to get a tackle in of some sort. He's got to be a little bit more productive. But it's poor defending from Barcelona and fantastic play from Real Madrid, and a wonderful and deserved, I think, opening goal for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, Khedira. Ozil. Khedira checks his onside. Back to Ozil. Ozil, Benzema! Post to the rescue! They were let off the hook then, Barcelona. Khedira stormed in there, and both Benzema and Di Maria should have, could have, and should have scored.
They should have scored again, and it's just a football lesson they're getting at the moment. Passing movement's brilliant, and I tell you what, can't believe he's missed. I believe he's absolutely missed that, and Jose Mourinho can't believe it either. It's an open goal, and Karim Benzema should have scored.
Xavi to Iniesta. Now Pedro blocked by Ramos. Pepe flies in there, Messi! It's Ronaldo 1, Messi 1! You can't separate these two.
Well, there's a lot of appealing going on with the Real Madrid players. I think they felt that Sergio Ramos was fouled, but Messi does what he does best. Sticks the ball in the back of the net. Now, you know that goal from Ronaldo earlier put him top of the Pichichi charts alongside Falcao, and Messi has now levelled it, 7 goals apiece. This is a ball in from Pedro. It's bouncing around, and
well, Pepe just overcommitted himself, Jerry, didn't he?
He did.
Flew at the ball.
He's jumped too early. It's a mistake. It's a defender mistake. He's jumped far too early, and Messi picks up the pieces and sticks it in the back of the net.
And the 2 greatest footballers on this planet are equal. And it's, by the way, the 150th goal at the Camp Nou for Lionel Messi, in front of his home supporters, but the first one he scored here in La Liga against Real Madrid since 2008. Final throws of the first half. Pepe heads away to Xavi, tries to play it over the top. Ramos takes control. At times, even in a game like this, you've just got to put your foot through the ball, and the referee signals just a minute of additional time and some respite. The players head down the tunnel. There needs to be wise words from both managers. Lionel Messi getting himself on the score sheet after Cristiano Ronaldo had given Real Madrid the lead. Neither spectacular goals, both scrappy goals. Half-time, it's 1-1.
I'm not sure Tito Villanova has the hairdryer treatment, but should he have had a go at his players?
I don't think so. I think the approach that Barcelona wanted to have is just to grow into the game, and slowly that's why Victor Valdés wasn't playing from the back, and then allow Real Madrid probably to lose that energy. But I think the second half will be completely different from Barcelona point of view. You'll see a Barcelona getting on the ball and playing sharper and probably pressing more Real Madrid than they did in the first half.
OK, let's rejoin our commentary team for the second half. Jerry Armstrong and Rob Palmer.
Welcome back to Stars on Sunday. 2 biggest stars in world football, Messi and Ronaldo, have both scored in this game. And some of the greatest players ever to be seen in the shirts of Barcelona and Real Madrid do battle again. Real making a sharp start to the second half here. Ronaldo trying to get it into Benzema. Now Ozil. Ooh, it's a big decision for the referee to have to make there. He thought long and hard about it. Stared at the situation. And maybe Ozil didn't protest enough. Here goes Messi. Leaves 2 for dead. Shakes off Pepe, plays it right across. Brilliant defending from Arbeloa.
What a run from Messi that was, Rob. Unbelievable stuff. End to end. Ronaldo at one end and then Messi at the other. But it's not all about those two players. I look at the midfield with Xavi Hernandez and Iniesta, Cesc Fabregas. You know, there's so much quality, world-class midfield players.
At times, an arctic defending as well. Iniesta to Busquets to Messi. You get the impression that Villanova said, let's get Messi into the game a little bit more. He's had more touches in the opening minute and a half of the second half than he did pretty much all the first. As the ball is driven across, it takes a deflection. It was a heart-in-mouth moment for Pepe.
It certainly was. Oh, was that a handball?
Well, it may have hit, well, it certainly rolled down, and I think it did hit his hand, but was it intentional?
The referee thinks so, but he hasn't booked him. Let's have a look, see. Oh, he's got fortunate. Oh, it's clumsy. He doesn't actually get the ball, though. You can see he's...
What is Spanish, Jerry, for seen them given?
I have seen them given for a lot less than that. Yeah, they look better organised as well at the back, you know, and I think Real Madrid certainly will regret the chances they've missed in the first half, as it's 1-1 now.
Fabregas to Messi. Messi caught by Alonso, who was booked in the first half. Now this is a big decision by the referee. Well, he's got over and had a word with Pepe. Was that not a bookable offence, Jerry, if he's given the free kick?
That's like I said in the first half, the shirt pulling of Busquets, and well, that's a free kick, definitely. He's not got the ball, Xavi Alonso. He doesn't get the ball, he gets Messi. I don't think it's a yellow card, though. I don't think it's a yellow card. It's definitely a free kick.
Messi thought it was a yellow card, Jerry.
Knowing that he's got one yellow card.
The referee keeps it to 11 aside. I'm sure it crossed his mind as soon as he realised that the player committing the offence was Alonso.
Well, it's a striking range for Xavi Hernandez or Messi.
It's more the referee making great player getting the wall 10 paces back. It's Messi.
Oh, what
it's
a goal.
Magnificent. You are watching possibly the greatest footballer ever at the absolute peak of his powers. Cometh the hour, cometh the man like no other.
That's a fair distance out against a world-class goalkeeper, Rob. That is some strike. What a goal this is from Lionel Messi. My goodness, and is he enjoying that? I think he'd rather have the free kick and take the penalty than see Xabi Alonso sent off. Have a look at it, technique. Up, over the wall, pace on it, no chance for Casillas. He's got spin on it, he's got everything right. The wall jumps as well. Unbelievable. This little man just gets better and better.
I used to say bend it like Beckham, manoeuvre it like Messi.
Score them like Messi.
Well, the reaction from Mourinho is to change his strikers. Higuain comes on for Benzema. There's Ozil onside. Chance for an equaliser. Expertly taken. It's now Messi 2, Cristiano Ronaldo 2.
Well, this is turning out to be a real show. And like I said, Rob, take your chances. You give them to Ronaldo like that and he will score them. You can be sure. But the defence is left wide open. Once again, poor defending from Barcelona's point of view. And you don't leave Ronaldo on a one-on-one with the goalkeeper.
One slight slip in concentration and he punishes him. He's doing it through the pain barrier as well. I think he generally has sprung his shoulder, but look at that for timing.
That's Adriano plays him on.
Adriano, the rookie centre-half, the makeshift centre-half, was caught out. And he always tucks them away from that.
Yeah, Adriano dropped off and the other stepped up as Ronaldo sprung the trap, and that's what can happen. And again, it's back to 2-2, and it's a fabulous game.
Iniesta. Messi toe-to-toe with Khedira. Oh, only gets a slice of the ball. Messi whips away from him. Now Alba. Back to Messi!
That's a chance.
It's a hybrid, or is it? Somewhere between a cross and a shot.
It's a chance. Great run. Super pass. Jordi Alba cuts it back for Messi. I think you're right. I'm not sure if he was looking to go for goal or chip it to the far post. But it has to go down as a chance.
Messi, by the way, 17 goals in Clásicos. The next one equals the all-time record of Di Stefano. Alexis. Sees up Iniesta through the legs of Alonso. Back to Xavi. Panic stations in the rail defence. Casillas didn't so much as see that one as hear it crash off the bar behind him, and it would have been most unlikely of heroes. Montoya.
Superb play though, great play at this late stage of the game. That would have been the winner.
It's Barcelona with a minute and a half to go, who are chasing the winning goal here. It appears that Real are happy to absorb. Higuain back as the extra defender. Kaká. Now Marcelo. Alonso, neat feet. Arbeloa. Brilliantly taken out of the air by Jordi Alba. Nobody of the same mind is leaving the stadium early. Lionel Messi. Crunched by Arbeloa.
And he knew exactly what he had to do, didn't he? Arbeloa could not afford to let him run one-on-one against Pepe, who's already booked. And Arbeloa gets him from behind.
It was an evil, but a necessary evil.
Well, this is the strike coming up. Good effort from Montoya. Really was a super effort.
If he scored the winning goal, it'd be the one face of all of the players that would actually need a caption, because he's possibly the least recognised of the superstars out there.
Oh.
Already one final sting in the tail. Iniesta threads it through. Look at this for a dart. Steadies himself, but way off target by Pedro. Somehow he found the extra energy then, but he couldn't find the extra accuracy.
Yeah, he's coming inside on his left foot. He's looking to bend it into the far corner. Great ball from Andres Iniesta. And he gets inside. Left foot, looking to bend it in. And wide of the target.
Well, the final whistle brings peace to these two teams. You can't separate Messi and Ronaldo. Everybody has an opinion on who is the best at this moment in time. And tonight, well, they both take dual billing. Messi scores 2, Cristiano Ronaldo scores 2. And little between the two teams on the night. Still, of course, in La Liga, there's an 8-point difference between the reigning champions, Real Madrid, and Barcelona. Maybe Cristiano Ronaldo, Jerry's going to have to take a break from the international scene and your Northern Ireland this week. It's been a great game. It has been a classic Clásico, and it's finished 2-2.